Samantha Silcox, and I am representing IBARRA'S Food Truck Builders, IBARRA'S Rent a Food Truck, IBARRA'S Commissary, and Street Tacos, which is a mobile food trailer located in Fremont Street. This is specifically regarding the multi-jurisdictional business license for mobile food vendors, mobile food trailers, and mobile food trucks. As Assemblymember De Silva mentioned earlier, that the licensing process for City of Las Vegas requires certain steps. However, across multiple jurisdictions in Clark County, the application process is different. For example, City of Las Vegas does not require a Metro Police Department background check, whereas unincorporated Clark County and North Las Vegas does. In addition to those background checks, the vendors will then need to pay $1,645, which includes the LLC all the way down to that jurisdictional license, in addition to multiple jurisdictional license applications and business licenses. The limitation of commissaries in Southern Nevada forces vendors to choose commissaries that are available, whereas if a mobile food vendor intends operating only in City of Las Vegas, and the City of Las Vegas does not have any more available commissaries, that then street vendor must go and apply for a commissary in North Las Vegas, apply and obtain a North Las Vegas business license, even though they do not intend on operating in that area or jurisdiction. This inhibits vendors from being able to apply for and attend events and festivals that are outside of that jurisdiction, as application time will vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. Clark County in Southern Nevada, there is City of Las Vegas, City of Henderson, City of North Las Vegas, and unincorporated Clark County. If a vendor wishes to operate in an event that is outside of the jurisdiction, they will then need to take that time and apply for a new license for that area where the event is going to be held, thus hindering or even stopping them from being able to work at that event. My name is Samantha Silcox, and I am testifying in support of Bill AB 180. We just got done with the Nevada State Legislative meeting regarding AB 180, which is a bill that would enforce a multi-jurisdictional business license for mobile food trailers, mobile food trucks, and street vendors. This license would ensure that you would have one license for all jurisdictions in the state of Nevada for Clark County, and it is imposed right now in Reno, Nevada. So we're working on bringing that to Southern Nevada for all of our food vendors.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode here at IBARRA'S Food Truck Builders. I'm Jonathan Ibarra. Let's take a tour of what's going on today. So this morning we went and spoke about the bill AB 180, and pertains to having just one license for all jurisdictions. So right now you need a license for each jurisdiction, which makes it a lot tougher and makes you go through a lot of hurdles. Whereas this bill is going to help us by having just one license for all jurisdictions, all of Southern Nevada. Now today here at the shop, let me show you guys a round of all the kitchen equipment that got here for our next round. Follow me. Right here, you see two-door prep table refrigerators. We have fryers, we have stovetop, 2 burners, 1-door prep table, under-counter refrigerators. We got about 10 36-inch flat top griddles, a few 48 flat tops. Right here, we have something new, which is a beverage soda refrigerator. This one, I'm actually gonna be taking over to Street Tacos later today. It'll look a lot cleaner than what we have going on right now, and it'll be a lot better. I'll be able to hold over about 400 cans of sodas. With the growth that's happening at Street Tacos, that's really gonna help us so that there's no, running back and forth or trying to fill up the cooler each time. Okay, guys, now follow me over here. We have more equipment that I wanna show you guys. So right here, as you can see, we have a lot of 1-door tall refrigerators and 1-door tall freezers. So sometimes somebody doesn't need a full-size 2-door tall refrigerator or a full-size 2-door tall freezer. So we'll go ahead and do 1 and 1. I highly recommend doing a 1-door tall fridge and a 1-door tall freezer rather than getting just a 1 unit that has both, just because of the price. It's a lot more expensive and it does the exact same thing. Okay, guys, come on over here and let me show you guys some more equipment. Again, we got diamond plate, stainless steel, all the stuff is what we use again for the inside of the kitchen equipment. Here we have the big 2-door tall refrigerators, more prep tail refrigerators. These are pretty crucial. So this is a must-have. The 2-door prep tail refrigerators. Usually those go always like on the inside to the right. It works very well by having the kitchen right behind you. So when you're done frying or whatever you're cooking on the flat top griddle, you finish up on your prep table and then it goes out. So we'll go inside one of the trailers so I can show you guys exactly what I mean by that. So what we got going on today is we got the big 20-footer. We're doing the vinyl wrap. We're gonna come back and get into details for this one. For right now, I'd like to get you guys an update on our rounds and how we're gonna be pushing them out very, very soon, probably within the next 10 days. Follow me. I wanna walk you through the first one, which is the bakery. We're about 10 days out from this one. Come on in. So this is Honey Bear's food trailer. It's more of a bakery trailer, which I'm really excited to have because they did a design that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I've done some before, but nothing like this one. So right here is their display cases where they'll be having all their bakery goods. Here against the wall, we're also gonna be putting a bakery shelf where they're gonna be able to display all types of breads and things that they're gonna be selling. So it's gonna look really, really good and very presentable from the outside. They have the big 2 double window, again, very, very popular. I think I'm sure all of the next 20 trailers are double windows. It's growing in popularity. It's very, very attractive, and a lot of people are taking that route. I highly recommend it. Right here, we're gonna have a soda fridge, a big tall soda fridge. Again, all the health department regulations. But other than that, give us about 10 more days and we'll be completed with this trailer and ready for delivery. So up here, we do throw shelves all the way across. That way they can store their cups, napkins, plates, everything that they can store. We designed all this. I wanted to try to keep away from having storage on the walls over here because it's the look, the presentation. So I really want to keep it clean. So I just left the storages up here and on the bottom. Okay, so just like I was talking about earlier, you have the option of having either a 1-door prep table or a 2-door prep table. I highly recommend the 2-door prep table. It gives you more fridge space and more containers to have on top. That way you're not constantly switching them out. But again, it's really depending on the food you're selling, and maybe you only need one. Again, you have the countertop, big double window up front, storages on top, 3-compartment sink and hand sink. And then over here, like I was saying, instead of doing a 2-door tall refrigerator, you might need a freezer. You can go with a 1-door tall freezer and a 1-door tall refrigerator. Okay, this helps you cater to your guys' food needs. Okay guys, so here's a quick update on Street Tacos number 2. We're almost done. We're about 8 to 10 days away from finishing this one as well. As you can see, we got all the insulation, all the electrical been installed. I'm leaving the wall to the end for this one time because I am doing a lot of extra add-ons. Come on inside, let me show you guys inside. So as you can see, I went with the diamond plate floor for a reason. Just going with it. I will be putting the mats on there. Everything stainless steel from the walls, the roof, all the way around. Over here, I got the big 160-pound Alpha store machine. We're changing the knobs, the connections, just because I like to set this in a special way where you can see it from the corner. If you've seen it, my trailer over at Street Tacos, it's like nothing you've seen before. My Alpha store machine points outside so that you guys can see it rotating. You guys can see the whole action. So I'm doing the exact same design to this one. I'll keep you guys updated in the next few days, and we should be finalizing very soon. Okay, now come over here. This is Street Tacos number 3. We're only about 1 week away from the number 2. As soon as we get done installing some of the kitchen equipment, we're gonna jump over here so we can catch up to it, and then we'll be finishing them very, very quick. It's a big, big surprise. I'm very excited to where they're going. I will keep you guys updated on that, but it's gonna be good. I'm already in talks with where it's gonna go, so there's a possibility that as soon as I get these done, I will probably be building about 10 more, but I will keep you guys updated on that. Okay guys, now I wanna walk you guys through how and why I design kitchens the way I do. I think it's very important because when you guys come in and you guys wanna start designing your kitchen and you watch these videos, you guys already have an idea. But even if you guys have trouble designing it, I'm here to help you guys. I've done this many, many times. I will help you lay it out perfect so that your entire flow goes as quickly as possible. Follow me, let me show you guys. Usually in most of my designs in my trailers, I like to have the fryers right next to the door. That way the heat can go right out and it doesn't really stay in here. But this was not too far out. The reason why this client wanted the table here is because they wanted to serve right out of the end of the trailer. So you have the order at the far end to the left and then the pickup to the right. So this is still just as good. We might just add here a splash guard so that we can divide it from here and the pickup. And then the great thing about this is it also has storage. So this is also a very, very good design. So if people have plates or to-go plates or bags, whatever it is, it makes it very accessible to grab from right underneath. Next, we have the flat top griddle. So the flat top griddle is down the middle, right in front of the window. This is also the big double windows up front. Actually, this one's open all the way around. But the reason why you want to have it right around this area is so that the people can see when you're cooking and what you're cooking. People like to be entertained when they're watching the food being cooked. So it's a great, great way to have it laid out. Over here towards the end, you have the steam table. So this is the final finishes when you already have your meat already cooked. So it makes it easier to be cooking, piling up here with food, whether it's rice, beans, meat, stuff like that, but you have it a little bit out of the way, you can just finalize the serving here. The reason why I have this prep table right behind here is because when you fill up the meat, you want to just turn around rather than run to the far left or far right and do the final toppings. From here, you gather everything and out for delivery. Okay, now over here, we have a small little flat top. The reason why we have this little flat top is because they want to do handmade tortillas. So it's out of the way where just somebody's right here doing handmade tortillas. So it's a great little add-on. It's really good to have the flat top and the prep table right behind you, just like Street Tacos. So we do the exact same thing. The layout's very similar, but it makes the flow a lot easier and quicker service. One great thing about this trailer is that it's one of my premium trailers. What that means is you have the diamond plate, you have the 1/4 inch angle. The great thing about this is that it has that 1/4 inch angle on the edges. That way it creates a hallway. So that way it makes it a lot easier when you're cleaning. And then I'm also able to put stainless steel storages all the way around with doors and cabinets. We also have that same exact design right on top. So wherever there's space, I add storages, but you have doors. This is a big upgrade. We have the diamond plate floor, all around stainless steel, storages everywhere you can fit. We have the swamp cooler, and then soon we'll be installing the final AC. So again, one of the most premium trailers you can get. Very, very, very beautiful. I'll be doing one final video when I do the delivery, and I'm really, really excited to show you guys. Okay, another very important thing is that we build almost 90%, if not more, 95% everything in-house. We manufacture everything. If you look at this right here, it's a 10-foot hood. We don't outsource these things. The reason why we don't do it is because we like our design, how they look, and it'll fit exactly to what you need. Whereas if you're outsourcing them, a lot of times they only sell them by 5 feet, 10 feet, or they'll be too big. If you do something like that, you put something that's too big for the kitchen equipment that you have, then it'll actually mess up your plans. When you're actually submitting plans for your city and fire department, it can delay things, it can make things a little more complicated. Because we built everything inside, we make it to the exact measurements. Okay guys, so now let me show you guys today's wrap, the project that we're working on today. Tacos and Stephanie, she's an amazing girl, man. She's been with us for probably over 15 years. I've built her many, many food trailers. This is by far one of her best food trailers that she's built. Incredible journey that she's had. I will try and introduce you guys to her at the walkthrough. Now let's talk about it a little bit. So here is exactly, again, what I always talk about. Put your food on your wrap. That way people know exactly what you sell. Here's her drinks. Here's the type of food that she sells. And then another great touch is this right here that a lot of people have been doing. I highly recommend it as well. That way you don't have to put an A-frame outside or anything like that. Here's a little foldable menu. So as soon as we get done with the wrap, I'm gonna blend everything in with her menu of everything she sells, and it'll look really, really good. When she's done operating, we just close this up. We'll blend again the entire design, and you won't even be able to tell that it's a menu. So it's a great, great add-on. Please ask me about that if you're getting a food trailer from me. So one of the questions that I get asked all the time is, how much is your food trailers? Which is a great question. You want to have a ballpark. Sometimes I do send a ballpark. Sometimes I ask a few questions. And those questions are, well, what kind of kitchen equipment are you looking for? Sometimes you might be needing just a few pieces of kitchen equipment. Sometimes you need maybe a full layout. So it really all depends on your layout and the size of the trailer. So again, if you guys are looking to get something custom built, contact us, set up an appointment with us so we can lay out exactly what you need. Tell us your concept, see what you guys are selling, and this way we'll be able to lay out your trailer and get you an exact quote. Renting a food trailer is extremely easy. You have only 3 options. 1 year at $1,700 a month, 2 years at $1,600 a month, and 3 years at $1,500 a month. I highly recommend you guys to really do your research and seeing exactly what you guys want to get into. If you guys have a concept, maybe you guys want to share that with me, I'll make the whole process easier. From designing your kitchen to getting you started all the way through. Remember, we do help you guys with all your licenses from start to finish. We don't leave you alone. We offer that service to make the entire process very, very easy. So come check us out, guys. Okay, so like I was saying, everything is built in-house. We don't outsource almost anything. So right here, we're building a frame. It's a frame for a table, customized to fit exactly what it's intended to use for. As you can see, we use a 1.5 by 1.5 strong steel, so that way it has no problems. Check it out. So just like that, guys. Okay guys, so today we talked about Bill AB 180, which is really, really important for the food truck industry. One license for all jurisdictions for Southern Nevada. We also went over all the kitchen equipment that we use in these layouts that people ask for. The different types of kitchen equipment, from prep tables, undercounter refrigerators, fryers, all kinds of kitchen equipment that can help you guys design your kitchen. We also talked about the wrap. Everything is done in-house, the designing, the installing, absolutely everything. We also do the LED lighting. We also just went over of why I lay out the kitchen equipment the way I do, and to make everything flow a lot easier. So again, I can help you guys designing when you guys are coming in to rent, how I make the process very, very easy when it comes to renting. And in case you guys want to do either renting or purchasing, I make the entire process very easy. When you decide if you want to purchase, I can help you guys get a quote. Just tell me what kind of layout you guys want, what kind of design do you guys want, what you're selling, so I can help give you my opinion. And then finally, just make the entire process easy with doing all the permits and licensing for you. Also, guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. That really helps me get better at this and answer your guys' question. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next time.